Hi. Okay, so in this video we will talk about indices and how we can access specific characters in a string using their position, so using the indices. So imagine we have a word, so for example interstellar, and we want to check what is a specific letter at a specific place in the string. You already know that a string is a chain of characters, so these characters are stored in order in Python. And we can easily check how this works in Python using even not scripts but just the inline mode. So as you remember, to start inline mode we just have to write Python 3 in the terminal, and here we can work in a similar manner as we worked in Jupyter notebooks. So basically we can define the variable interstellar, and now if we want to check what character is for instance at index 1, we simply write the variable name and inside square brackets we put the index which is of interest for us. So one thing which is interesting in Python, you probably might have already heard about this, is that if I use index 1, I actually get the second letter from second character from my word. So what happens is that in Python indices start from 0. So you might think about it this way, that this is 0th letter, kind of similar like you can have a 0th floor in Europe. In most of the countries you count floors from a 0. You have a 0th floor and then the first floor, second floor, and so on. So here it's similar, and except that everything works as you would expect. So we can check that actually the 0th letter is big letter I. We can check what letter we have at 6th index. It's T. We can actually check that this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and this is a 7th letter, so everything is as we would expect. Index 6 points us to the 7th letter. We can also use negative indices. Again, you probably have already seen that. Negative indices count from minus 1 is the letter at the end, so this was the 0th letter, so minus 1 goes to the end, so minus 1 is R, minus 2 is A, as we can actually see here, and so on and so on. And similarly, like with lists, if you have taken our introductory course, then you have already seen that if we use an index which is longer, like if we try to find a character which is has index higher than actually the number of characters in our string, then we get an error, string index out of range. So the range of indices which we can use to find a letter in a string cannot be bigger or equal, must be smaller than the length of the word. So as you know, we have function len, which can tell us how many elements a specific variable iterable has. So if I try to find a letter at index 11, then everything is okay. I get the last letter. and if I try to find a character at index 12, then I get the index out of range error. Obviously this happens because we start from 0, so the first letter is 0, the last one is one smaller than the length of the entire string. So if we use index which is equal to the length of the entire string, then the index is out of range because we have this 0 at the beginning. Okay, so this is how you access specific characters of a string. In the next video, I will show you an example of how we can use it in a script. You can already see it here. We will use it in a for loop to print all the characters of a specific word together with its position. So see you in this video.